What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. Light-skinned white man destroys racist white man for making false accusations about the educational level of our students. You see, this mid-white man, like many other mid-white men, all right, mid-ass white men who sit around and get upset at Black Joy. Now, as you see, this is graduation season, and our black sisters and our black brothers are graduating high school, and they're having a good time. And like black people do, we express ourselves and we dance for joy for the accomplishment of graduating high school, right, and moving into adulthood. Something that you do when you have culture. All right, you celebrate, you smile, you express yourself. You're not afraid to express yourself, because in the black culture, we express ourselves. And some mid-ass racist white people who don't know how to express themselves positively sit around and get upset, and they want to use the fact of Black Joy pisses them off. They want to all of a sudden start using their weapon of choice, which is statistics. Mis and dis and half-truth information they use to try to downplay or belittle black people, right? So this white dude was sitting here saying, oh, look at them celebrating like ghetto. You see, black culture is ghetto to white people because they're mad because they can't have it. They can't do it. They can't experience that joy. When they see black people happy, it pisses them off because they do so much to try to keep us from being happy, and that shit ain't never worked because they're fucking failures, right? But because this white dude is sitting here hating, there's this other light-skinned brother just couldn't help himself, and he had to serve him up something proper, which is the truth. And I'm telling you, the truth will destroy all these vagabonds, right, completely and utterly, straight annihilate them down to the last atom, okay? Because white racists like to use statistics that are skewed or that are disseminated in such a way to make it look like we are perpetual failures, when in fact history has said that we are the shit, okay? We are. And I'm talking black men too. We are some of the highest educated people in America. Yes, there is a problem in the educational system. There's a lot of students that can't read. That also includes white kids from them white rural ass freaking states that you guys come from, where you barely have teachers, barely have schools. You guys are the ones that can't read, can't comprehend. You can't learn. You have arrested development. That's what you have. But you see, us black folks, we are intelligent, we are smart, we are educated, despite you and your institutions and your white supremacist government and your military industrial complex and your police industrial complex that do everything to keep us down and keep us stressed out so we can't relax and learn and excel. We excel and learn anyway, right? And they hate it. So anytime they see Black Joy, they see a black accomplishment, here comes the mid-white people talking shit. Just like they doing now. Every time a movie come out and it's not a lead white role, here they come crying on YouTube. There's a whole goddamn section of YouTube with a bunch of mid-ass white dudes mad and calling every movie woke that don't have a lead white male actor. Like if anybody in Odyssey, like this is the funny part, in Odyssey, those were Mediterraneans. Okay, not Anglo-Saxon barbarian white Europeans. If you look at the movie, you got a whole bunch of Anglo-Saxon barbarian white Nordic Europeans playing melanated brown Mediterraneans who are more closely related to Sepida, the African, playing Helen, than you white savage barbarians. For you Anglo-Saxons, who the Romans called you and specifically called you barbarians, the Romans, who you try to claim their culture, called you, separate from them, barbarian savages. People who don't have any culture, any class, or anything. That's what you guys are to them. Yet you cosplay them and pretend like it's okay, but then get mad when you see a beautiful black queen play a black goddess. It makes sense because it's the Greeks. The Greeks worshipped us like gods. Therefore, they're gods. And here's the thing. All of their gods come from us. All of the Greeks' gods are carbon copies of African gods. Yeah, all of them. So yeah, it's more accurate to have a black woman play the god that those white men are worshiping. It's way more accurate. It's way more accurate because she comes from a black woman. All of those, everything about Greece is a cosplay of African culture. Everything about Rome is a cosplay of Greece, which is a cosplay of African culture. Everything about the Catholic Church is a cosplay of Rome. That's a cosplay of Greece. That's a cosplay of African culture, including all your religions, which is a cosplay of African culture. You guys are so mid and so ridiculous in your own lives and can't find the culture and the happiness and the joy within your own group and your own people, and that you can't stand to see other people who you want to, in your mind, you want to feel like you are superior than, but in your soul and in your heart, you know you don't even meet the minimum requirements to be amongst these people, because black excellence is the default. It's the default. And you can't stand that you're not superior. You can't stand that people like black people, right? And that black people move up in the world, and that we happy and we have joyfulness, and that we build our own institutions, right? Based off our strength and not based off subjugating other people. You see, people fear you because of the things that you can do to them economically and socially within your networks that you've built. They love us because of the things that we do and the value that we present to the world. And the hate we get is based off the hate you created, not the hate that we earned. So all the hate we get from all the POCs comes from your propaganda, and everybody's learning it. So people are tired of you mid-white folks coming online. You're a middle-aged man talking about some school kids having a good time because they managed to graduate high school. You don't know if those ones that graduated can read. Statistically, there are many that cannot read, and most of them look like you, mid-white man. But y'all don't even talk about those statistics. Y'all don't talk about what's going on in the white community, what's going on in your uneducated community, how you, MAGA, are the most uneducated group of people in America. You're an embarrassment to America. You're an embarrassment to white people, and that's saying a lot. All right, that you can be an embarrassment to white people, but you in fact are an embarrassment to white people. And that's all you'll ever be, mid and an embarrassment. All you mid-ass white dudes who go around talking about woke, this movie woke, that's woke, this ghetto. Y'all just miserable. That's all it is. You're miserable, and misery loves company. I'm sorry, I'm not hanging out with you. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
65% of them can't read. That school right there, you know, where everybody's fucking ghetto dancing for their diploma. 65%, nearly 7 out of every 10 of them can't fucking read. Only 35% of their graduates are capable of reading at a high school level. I have no doubt they can probably crip walk. They would struggle to read a fucking comic book.
Hello, fat racist fuck. You're wrong, as usual. So you got the percentage wrong, and then you got what the percentage means wrong too, because you're just fucking killing it, dude. Turns out it's actually 44%, not 35%. No clue where that came from. And it's 44% of students who have reading proficiency. And I know your dumbass looked at reading proficiency and said, well, if they're not proficient, they must not be able to read. Not only is that not correct, the truth of the situation is not just an inconvenience to your argument, it completely destroys it. So the truth is, in Louisiana, the only way you're actually considered to be proficient in something is if you're at a mastery or advanced level. There are 5 different reading levels in Louisiana, and only one of them means that you can't read at a high school level. The other 4, you can read at a high school level, just at different degrees. And very unfortunately for you, U.S. News actually breaks down the percentage of students that fall into each level, and only 7% fall into the unsatisfactory level. That means 93% of students at that school are reading at a high school level or above. So it turns out those kids actually do know how to read, and it's you who doesn't know how to read enough to stop being a racist piece of shit.
Fuck them again. Fuck them. Them and you is not friend. Fuck them. Them no need to be in your life. So why you making them cause you nothing but trouble and strife? Fuck them.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such an extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Sudan, boycott diamonds and gold. Free Sudan, boycott diamonds and gold. We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.